So in this video, we're going to talk about parallel lines, once again, cut by a transversal, but we're going to look at what's called consecutive angles, a pair of consecutive. They come right after each other. Okay, show you what that means here. Let's take our parallel lines, which of course are the ones pretty obviously parallel. You can tell by the little extra arrows that are labeled there. Then we have our transversal. We'll keep it blank yet. And we are given this angle here, 128 degrees. And we're supposed to find angle 6. Now, we already know from earlier videos that in the interior of the two parallel lines, we have alternate interior angles. And 128 and angle 5 are alternate interior angles. And alternate interior angles will have the same measure. So angle 5 will be 128 degrees. Now you might say, well, what are you doing that for? Because we're supposed to find angle 6. Well, angle 6 is right next to that. And if you add angle 5, that 128, to angle 6, you're going to get 180 degrees, 180. And that means they're supplementary. So if we take 180 minus 180 and subtract the 128, that'll leave us with 52 degrees. So that must be a 52-degree angle. So what that is telling us is that when we have parallel lines and a transversal, and we're supposed to find the consecutive angle to the one that's given, just like this one. We're given the 68-degree angle here. We're supposed to find angle 5. They're consecutive. They're on the same side of the transversal. Remember we talked about alternating 60 degrees, and the angle 6 will be alternating interior angles. They're going to have the same measure. But angle 5 is on the same side of the transversal. So they're called consecutive angles. Consecutive. And consecutive angles will be supplementary. They're not going to be congruent. They're supplementary, which means they're going to add up to be 180 degrees. So to find angle 5, I would take, so 180 degrees there, 180 minus the 60, which we know is angle 6. We get 120 degrees. So angle 5 has to be 120 degrees. If you really get good at this, you will see you don't need to go through all that work. If you recognize what's being asked, and we're looking for angle 5. Angle 5's here. We're told this angle here. Here's a transversal. Those are on the same side. They're called consecutive angles. Consecutive angles will be supplementary. That means they'll add up to be 180 degrees. So if I take 180 and subtract the 73, which I have right here, I would get 107 degrees. So that means angle 5 is 107 degrees.